Hello and welcome to London Vibes, your show covering community events, property shows, law shows, artistic interviews and many more things. Today we are very fortunate to be meeting a very special personality. Today's show is focused on politics and how young people should get more involved in politics. We're also going to be looking at community cohesion and how politics can help to bring the community together. So now let's go and meet who our special personality is today. Today I am at the Mayor's Parlour in Hounslow, Lambton Road Civic Centre, and with me I have the Mayor of Hounslow, Sachin Gupta. Hello.
Hello and welcome to Mayor Parlour.
Thank you very much. So could you just tell us a little bit about how it is to be Mayor?
It's very good because I can say, being the youngest ever in Hounslow, it's quite prestigious and also an honour as well to be first citizens of the borough.
And how long have you been Mayor?
I was elected on the 15th of May this year.
Okay, and prior to that, what were you doing?
I was elected as a councillor from Bedford Ward in Feltham in London Borough of Hounslow in 2010. For the first year I was Cabinet Member for Education, second year I had Cabinet Member for Communities, and the third year it was Cabinet Member for Communities and Communication, and the fourth year this year as a Mayor.
Okay. And so as Mayor, do you have any themes or ideas which you are hoping to pursue?
Being a young Mayor, it's always, whenever I walk into a function or anything, people expect this old person coming because the persona or the perception of the Mayor is like somebody who's been done many years in politics and they have come in and then I walk in and they say, "Are you the Mayor?" And then they see the chain and they say, "Yeah, it looks like him, so he will be the Mayor." So and then being the young person, the expectations rises as well. So they always think, okay, I'm the young person going to be different, and our views are different. So what I did was this year when I started my mayoral year, in my speech as well, mayoral speech, first speech, I said I'm going to have two themes in my year, especially the young people and also the community cohesion. As you know, we live in Hounslow. Hounslow is a multicultural, multi-diverse borough. We got about 40 different nationalities here, 148 roughly speaking languages. So it was quite two different themes, both young people and the community cohesion.
Okay, and going back onto your first theme of young people, why do you think it is that young people are perhaps not so involved in politics, or why people have the perception that the Mayor would be somebody a little bit older?
I think there's perception in the community is that politics is full-time role and stuff as well. I always say, and the politics, if I can do it, anybody can do it as well, because I've got a full-time job, I've got two little kids as well, small family, so to do that, and if I'm doing it, anybody can do it as well. And people over there, they think politics is for people who are retired and because they can give more time. But if even if a young person can give, I think, same time as well, they can make a difference. And especially sometimes we complain so much, oh, these things, council they don't do this thing, and councillors don't act as well. So instead of saying from outside, we should actually say, okay, let's make a difference, and we come into the politics and make a difference in that sense.
Okay, and so do you have any ideas to raise awareness in this field?
I have already been going to the schools. I've started visiting the schools and visiting the sixth form assemblies as well. So saying, okay, look, it's not difficult. It's not that the person who's got the job, they can't do it. It's not the person who's got a young family, they can do it. So it's possible. And I always give my example, and we've got other 3 or 4 young councillors as well. One of them is a teacher, one of them is actually working, he's going to get married in the next couple of months' time. So always give their examples as well. If they can do it, anybody can do it. And we will have also regular, and I think 3 or 4 secondary schools are helping us. So they're going to do some assemblies as well for us, where we all 3 or 4 young councillors will go in there. And I was the first mayor actually to go into the secondary and schools to celebrate their GCSE results and also their A-level results as well in last month.
Oh, that's
So
great.
nobody has done it actually before. So
Oh, that's
it was a
good.
good thing to show them that okay, a young person is coming, so we're doing things differently.
Yeah, no, that's very good. And so, in terms of age range that you're targeting, is it secondary schools or is it very broad?
No, it's broad. I mean,
Okay.
it's from anywhere. I mean, I go to primary school as well. I say, okay, whatever you do, whatever you become, it's always entirely up to them. But do keep the politics in theme as well. That the politician can be, you can adopt the politics as well in your life or as a career as well if you want to.
And so, on to your second theme of cohesion within the community. Are there any certain initiatives that are in place or that you're hoping to put in place?
Well, this carried on from my 2 years in cabinet member for communities. We had a fantastic summer last year when we had Diamond Jubilee and the Olympics as well. And after that, we actually did a community fair, which was first after many years in Hounslow as well. We had in Lambton Park, where we actually just right next to us. We had entertainment for the whole residents. We had the marquees for all the services we provide for the councils. So it was everything in there in one stage for just to thank you and also to showcase that we value all the communities here and the community cohesion here. Because if you see 2 years ago when we had the London riots as well, Hounslow was one of the borough which we didn't hear anything in have that sense or that effect in ours, because I know our Ealing neighbouring borough, we had some problems there, but we never had anything here. So that's the thing, we value community cohesion here, and then carried on that theme to promote that community cohesion more, and also to have more tolerance between the communities as well. We here I've been a mayor as well. I've been to the Eid functions. I've been to the Diwali function. I've been to the Navratri functions. I've actually been to the Durga Puja function. So it's all the functions been, all the festivals been happening. I've been everywhere.
Today we've been fortunate enough to spend some time with the Mayor of Hounslow and hearing about his initiatives. We have joined him at his next event, where there are ex-mayors and also business people present. We are going to hear their thoughts on community cohesion and young people in politics, which is what the Mayor is trying to promote.
ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਇਹ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਯੰਗਸਟਰ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਮੇਅਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਅਤੇ ਬੜੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ TV 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਵੇਖਿਆ ਅਤੇ ਰੇਡੀਓ 'ਤੇ ਵੀ ਸੁਣਿਆ, ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਕੰਮ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਔਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਇਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਦੱਸ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਜਾਂ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਆ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਅਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਯੰਗਸਟਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹੀ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਉਣ, ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੈਲਪ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ।
So why do you think it is important for young people to be involved?
The young people, when we came in this country, now we are in second generation, third generation. The generation like you coming here, school kids, and after that when they're getting education, we want in the councils, member parliament in the higher position, so that they should come and they should learn all these things. And that can be done only as Sachin is mayor. Wherever he will go, he will try to find a suitable person to bring in front so that they should run the country, they should run the council. This is my request to Sachin Gupta.
The Mayor Sachin Gupta has said that he is trying to focus on young people. And do you have any thoughts on that?
No, young people have more knowledge. When we first came, I came here in 1954. And we were just working and we came according to the conditions. And we just encourage our children to go to the schools and they learn. Some people are highly educated. My son itself is a medical professor, consultant surgeon, and he is contributing a lot, and the other one was a businessman. So Sachin Gupta, being a young man, he can contribute in the community. He's already doing it. He could be a member of parliament, he could be a minister, be our head minister. And Mr. Tanda was our youngest minister and other people. So therefore, Seema is our MP and she is a whip now within 3 years. and the young people have more learned, and we have contributed to encourage them to get the education, and so their contribution are appreciated over here, and we encourage people to come forward, young people, their talent, they are educated better in all the fields, in medical, in legal side and business and all that. They are just doing very, very well because they know how to run it, and we also guide them. So that's our contribution to them, and we wish them to be successful, and our name, our country's name, our community's name goes forward in the international status.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, viewers, we have a very special guest for you next. Hello.
Hello,
Please, could you introduce yourself for our viewers?
I'm Councillor Jagdish Sharma. I'm the leader of this authority, which is London Borough of Hounslow, a Western London borough. And in London, there are 32 boroughs. We are one of them.
Another one of the Mayor's aims is to bring young people forward. How do you think we can help him to achieve that?
I think it is very important that young people should feel that our community, our authority, London Borough of Hounslow, like I'm talking about London Borough of Hounslow, they should feel that our authority is looking after us. If there are skill training or anything, education, we had 5 pledges, and one of the pledge was that we have to provide best education in our schools. And so that's why our schools are outstanding in this authority. And at the same time, now we know that some people are in academically not very bright, but they can be good in other ways, they skill training and other areas. So our authority has arranged that there should be provision for skills for people to learn, and we are also encouraging the many businesses, and in this borough we have over 10,000 businesses, and there are very big international firms, and we are encouraging them to make sure that they also take some young people and give them training, so that they, after their training, they become successful people in this borough.
Thank you. And do you have any message for our London Vibes viewers?
To our London Vibe viewers, that I will first say that be a good citizen of this country and be a good neighbor. Look after the people who are living near you, and at the same time you have to make sure that you contribute for the economy of this country, and make sure that you share the prosperity. So you should also contribute for the prosperity of this country, so that we all live a good life and also get good name. I think in this world it is very important, especially in England, that we feel that all people should be treated equally. There should be no injustice with anybody. Equality is a fundamental principle in every authority, and as far as my borough is concerned, we will make sure that people are treated equally.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed.
I'm fortunate enough to be here with an ex-mayor of Hounslow. Hello and welcome to London Vibes.
Thank you for inviting us, and we are glad to hear about this your new program you started MATV to introduce community politicians and same time businessmen, and that's a very good program. Really pleased to hear that, and you're here today to interview us.
Thank you. So when were you mayor of Hounslow?
2006 I was mayor. Actually I come to this country in 1990, and I joined politics with trade union, and I recruited 3,000 people at Heathrow. I dealt with the membership about 14 years, and we achieved a lot of things with the multicultural society working there. I was the chairman of European Union also, 5-year Brussels, Geneva, and I became a member of cabinet and chair of planning and licensing and all the positions from last 18 years I'm in politics.
So has Hounslow changed much, and has the role of the mayor changed from when you were mayor to what is expected from the mayor today?
Hounslow is I love Hounslow because I achieved a lot since I came to this borough. because the society lives in Hounslow. We are multicultural society and very friendly society, very helpful society. And there's a big change since I come to this country and come to this borough and join politics. And especially about youngster and sports and the business community, there's a lot of achievements, and especially with the Asian community, there is a big achievements our community did. Like now presently, we got so many young councillors coming in politics. My son, my daughter, and my Mr. Tawaz's daughter, they selected councillors. My son Vikram, he done a master in finance. He's standing from Brent as a member of parliament. My daughter, she was tried in Brentford Ethelworth as a member of parliament. Puneet, she's a barrister, and now she's a Coventry. She's going there. And youngsters like Sachin Gupta is our young mayor. And youngsters are quite active in politics. That's good news for us in Hounslow. And we give them a chance, and this is a good future for multicultural communities, especially Asian communities.
And has the role of the mayor changed?
This is actually ceremonial role, and when I was a mayor, and I enjoy my 1 year mayorship, and I collect a lot of charity, and especially Middlesex Hospital I helped, and children's ward. There is in every room I put a television, DVD players, leather sofa in every room, and I help the one of the charity, Indian charity also. And there's a role is changed day by day, because now our mayor is doing a wonderful job, and he's a young mayor. He's attending so many functions. Preetam Kariwal was mayor before. He attended so many functions, and he collected a lot of money for the charities, and that was day by day. Mayor's role is changing and becoming better, and we are 4 or 5 mayors sitting here, our leaders here, and Councillor Sharma, we have a proud of that, first Asian leader we have in our borough, and we're doing a lot of wonderful things.
So the Mayor of Hounslow is about to arrive and join a cultural event. So let's go and see how it goes.
It's been an honor and a very privilege to be here today on the 6th Children's Day celebration of Telugu Association London, and to see so many youngsters performing as well and colourful dances. It's just come from Lord Mayor's show London, and to see their colourfulness and carry on here as well, it shows the rich culture and rich diversity we have in London. And I look forward to all the other performances as well, and everyone celebrating Children's Day. I wish them every success as well. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Could you tell us a little bit about Hounslow as a community?
It's a multicultural town, and you will find every kind of people around here, were Asians, English, East Europeans, every sort of. It's a very
connected with each other. You know, we Asian families are very connected with each other, and even the Europeans or East Europeans, they are quite here, and it's a very, very busy town, and the trade is booming here. I personally, this is my personal thinking, that everybody's happy with the trade here. High Street is very busy. Even Hounslow West is very busy. Hounslow East is very busy. I know one of the businessmen in Hounslow Central, and they are doing very, very well. And he got 5 shops there. And I think this is a lovely town. I love it, and I would like to stay all my life here.
That's good. And one of the mayor's aims is to bring the community together.
Yeah.
And do you think that will help to improve things even more?
Oh yes, it will. Yes, and we would like that. We are getting older and older, but we want that a new generation, they should come over and take it over. And I've seen that in coming election, that few new people are coming. They are young. I don't want to mention the names around here, you know, but I know few youngsters are coming here, you know, and they have been shortlisted, they have been selected. So we appreciate that if the young generation will come and they will take it over. That's my personal thinking. They should be.
Is it important for them to come forward?
They should be. Yes. We want that.
That's good. And do you think a lot more can be done to help them?
Oh, it will. Yes, definitely.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And today we've been spending some time with the Mayor of Hounslow, and he's been explaining his initiatives to us on what he wants for his mayoral period. One of his initiatives was focusing on young people and the perception of a mayor being an older person. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, obviously Sachin himself's obviously a young mayor as well, so I like the fact that obviously he's a young mayor. Obviously we're young in the business as well, so as he grows, we'll grow with him as well. Obviously he's got his connections in terms of business, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm there and I'm there to follow him. Obviously he invites us obviously to things like this. Obviously that helps us and that helps him as well. So, but yeah, it's a good thing obviously because he's young, he's got fire in his belly, so so we grow together basically.
And do you think a lot more can be done to bring young people forward?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. I mean, there's things that can be set up, there's things that need to be done, but unfortunately are not done just yet. But things that we do, or what Sachin is doing now as well, these will obviously contribute towards that and will naturally help. But it's one of those things that will take a bit of time.
And his other theme was community cohesion. Have you spent most of your time in Hounslow?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I was born just around the corner from Hounslow, and then most of my life I've been in the Hounslow borough, and that's why I was so passionate about doing properties within the Hounslow area, because obviously my local knowledge within the area is very good. So yeah, I've always been there. So yeah.
And so one of the mayor's aims now is community cohesion. And for an area like Hounslow, how important do you think is that idea and that message?
Very, very important, because we have all the communities live in Hounslow, and they all live so close, so nice. We never had a trouble in Hounslow at all. And they celebrate, like I said, they celebrate each other's culture, they celebrate each other's functions. And yes, I mean, Hounslow being a very diverse city, we have mosques here, we have gurdwaras here, we have temples and churches. So we are actually adding into this country's culture something new, and people know that. For example, we have good singers, Chani Singh, Pangra. I mean, he is really a master of Punjabi culture. And we are adding to English culture.
Okay, viewers, I'm here with our next guest, a local businessman in the Hounslow area who's going to give their thoughts on the mayor's message.
मैं इस एरिया चलना last 50 years this area Hounslow ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਹਰੇਕ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਿ ਅੱਗੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਬੜਾ ਬੈਟਰ ਹੈ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਡੇ ਬਾਏ ਡੇ ਗੈਟਿੰਗ ਮਚ ਬੈਟਰ ਸਾਡਾ ਯੰਗ ਮੇਅਰ ਆਇਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਸਾਡੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਬੈਠੇ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬਿਜ਼ਨਸਮੈਨ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਇਸ ਏਰੀਏ ਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਦੇਣਾ ਔਰ ਲੰਡਨ ਨੂੰ ਬੋਰੋ ਹਾਊਂਸਲੋ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣਾ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਲੰਡਨ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਣਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਗਾਹਾਂ ਵੀ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਕਾਰੋਬਾਰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਰਹਿਣ
We're coming towards the end of today's show. I hope you've enjoyed watching, And if you have any comments or would like us to feature anything in particular, please feel free to email into us. The address is on the screen. So thank you for watching and see you next time.